Everybody, welcome back to the channel. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. This video, I'm going to talk about Izuku Midoriya, and my favorite arc is the arc in My Hero where he turned into a vigilante, which there's going to be anime spoilers, or manga spoilers, I think. I don't know. But I love when he was the vigilante, when he was going around doing crime, because that actually made sense. Think about it. Shigaraki is almighty and all-powerful. Shigaraki was going to destroy things. And I do wish they would have focused more on like the deaths and the repercussions of people's deaths in the series. Like when Midnight died, and like that section, that would have been nice if they would have brought that up and like seen the characters like mourn and stuff. But nobody really seemed to care. But when Deku was doing what he thinks was right, was it just? Maybe. Was it wrong? I don't think so. I think it was the right choice. They are coming after you and all your friends. What are you going to do? What is a true hero going to do? Are they going to sit there and mope? No, he's going to go out and save people. There's a mass breakout. He spent 4 weeks barely sleeping, barely doing anything besides trying to help people. He was out there every single day. He told his entire class the reason why he left, because Shigaraki was after him. He told them that All Might, his power works different, that they're after him, that he has been carrying this burden, this immense amount of pressure on his shoulders this entire time. He has to succeed. He has to become the successor to All Might. That was the plan from the very beginning. He has to be able to save everyone with a smile. That's what he's trying to do. He has to battle Shigaraki. And all their fun times and happy times, this has been in his head. And now it's for real. Shigaraki's turned into a threat. Shigaraki is a huge threat right now. And he feels like that's what he has to deal with. Now I'm going to talk about stuff that happens in the manga. I do think he gets accepted way too easily, but that was the whole point. They're like a family dynamic, and they all went after him, and I loved that. I absolutely loved it. But they are the true heroes in this society. They have so much pressure, and pressure makes diamonds though, but he has so much he has to do. He is trying his hardest, and he's taken so long to get better at using his quirk, and now he's finally decent at using it. He has to win. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He is, and he will be the greatest hero to ever walk this planet. Bakugo's up there with him. Like, these people let him go. They let him like run away, and then they thought about it, and they're like, no, fuck you. You are not going to just leave. And I thought that was brilliant. Am I the only one? I have no idea. I think that this series, it has not a lot of flaws, but I also want to talk about the guy who can talk to animals and the duple arm guy. Their little arc. I heard people didn't like their little battle scene in the war. I thought it was pretty well done. It didn't need to be super long. They're not that relevant characters. They are side characters. They are supporting characters. They will never be like the main characters. They're interesting, kind of, not really. I mean, the duple arms guy is. But let's get back on to Deku. Deku just lost Gran Torino, which Gran Torino was a mentor to him, was a, important figure. He helped him train. He helped All Might. And now Deku is helping, Endeavor and Hawks and Best Jeanist do their thing, do what, fight the bad guys, and he is helping them do it. He is an essential part of, the plan, essential part to, the world is beating Shigaraki. Shigaraki is a massive threat, is a massive problem for these people. And if you think that it's not the case, you're dead wrong. He's made all these friends. He's made all these allies. He's made, his choices in life. And have all his choices been wrong and right? No. He's not perfect. He doesn't claim to be perfect. He is Deku. He will not save everyone with a smile on his face because he's been through shit. He's been through a lot of shit, and he's not perfect either. He has emotions, and but his desire to save people is, in my opinion, incredible. And people hate on Deku a lot, which makes no sense to me. I think he's a really well-written character. He has character development, unlike anyone else in the series, in my opinion. He's not your typical, he's not your typical hero. He thinks he's willing to put his mind or his body, his mind, everything on the line if it means he will save everybody, absolutely everybody, 100% without a doubt. But he's also not willing to give the enemies the power that they crave, the power, that they desire so badly. And he knows that that's what they want. That's what they desire, is this power, is this ability that he has. He can't let them have it. He will die before they take it from him. But he also wants to keep everybody safe. He has this, 3 things that are always going through his head. He has so much pressure and, so much things that he needs to do. He has to save everyone. There's no second chance after this, and he knows it. He has to beat Shigaraki. Shigaraki cannot walk around and do whatever he wants to do. That can't happen anymore. And he can't just, do whatever he wants. He has to protect people. He has to be the hope and desire that people inspire him to be. That he has to do that. He has to be the symbol of peace, because let's be real, Endeavor can never be that. Endeavor wasn't meant to be the symbol of peace. Endeavor is Endeavor. And Izuku Midoriya has looked up to this one man his entire life, and he rejected him. He told him, no, get out of here. I got this. I don't need you. I know how to do this. I finally don't need you. Because that was him, that was him telling his truth. He didn't need All Might anymore. He doesn't need All Might, but that crushed him, because he also loves All Might. All Might is his mentor. All Might is the man he's always looked up to, and he had to push him away because he wanted to protect him. That was Izuku Midoriya's way of protecting him, even though it was a roundabout way and really didn't do much, because he couldn't stand to see one of his other mentors get hurt. Because you have to remember, Eraserhead's kind of a mentor to him too. It's his sensei, it's his teacher, and he got fucking destroyed. He can't lose All Might too. He knows All Might's gonna go, but he was willing to say that he was gonna protect him no matter what. He was going to do this. That is his plan. That was his goal, is to protect All Might, is to protect everybody. And you know how much pressure that is on a person? That's crazy. And yes, they did come and save him, but I don't know. I found the complexity of this arc so incredible. I saw the darkness in Deku, even though he's not. This, I feel like this impacted Deku more than anyone. And I loved it. I love the tone shift that has been coming since the villain arc. Ever since the villain arc, it's been getting darker and darker and darker and darker, and I love it. This is peak fiction, in my opinion. There are some flaws. I think that Toga could have been handled a lot better, but I think that, All For One could have been I think there was a lot of ass pulls with that guy. I think, Twice could have been handled a little better. Because if you're just going to kill him off, then why bring him back for his quirk? I thought that shit was stupid. But I think this arc was handled pretty well for the most part. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.